Season of Arrivals has been out for about a week now, and we're getting our heads around how things work. With each season that comes and goes in Shadowkeep, levelling up the season pass and seasonal artifact brings with it a whole host of benefits like unlocking mods, weapons and gear. So the following is a guide for easy Arrivals XP farm and how to level up your season pass. And don't forget, if you enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button down below to get all the latest Destiny 2 content. The Season Pass has a whole load of rewards on there, and levelling it up as fast as you can each season definitely has its perks. As well as armour, upgrade materials and twisted energy, which you're going to need to rank up the Prismatic Recaster this season. There's also the chance to unlock new weapons too, including a great new sword, Falling Guillotine, and a high impact pulse rifle called Cold Denial. Both are awesome weapons and you want to get them as soon as you can. As well as the Season Pass and levelling that up, unlocking the mods on your seasonal artifact is going to benefit you, as you'll be able to take advantage of the builds with seasonal mods. This time they include a great bow, pulse rifle and sword modifiers too, which work really well with some of the good weapons emerging this season. To level up the Season Pass nice and quickly, you're going to need XP. And XP comes from a range of sources as you play the game, but the fastest way to get XP is through turning in bounties. I'm going to go over a few tips and tricks that you can do to make sure you're levelling up nice and fast so you can get those rewards on the Season Pass and artifact as soon as you can. First of all, if you haven't got the Premium Season Pass, then I'd recommend doing so, as you get some nice XP bonuses on there. As you level up throughout the season, you'll get even more. Next up, you want to put on a ghost that has a perk Guiding Light, and this is going to give you a 10% bonus for XP gains. So whenever you complete bounties and you have this ghost on, you're going to get extra XP, which is going to make the levelling process nice and efficient. If you're part of the Almighty event recently, you should have a ghost shell waiting for you at Rahul, or perhaps you've got one from Guardian Games, and I think there was one from the pre-order for Shadowkeep 2. Check your vault and see if you got one of those, as it can really make a difference when you're turning in a bunch of bounties. Finally, in the setup phase, we want to make sure that we've got enough glimmer. As we're going to be gathering bounties and getting the repeatable bounties, they do end up costing a little bit more, so grabbing as much glimmer as you possibly can is a good idea. So glimmer can be picked up from all activities in the game, but if you want to get some more, head on over to see Spider on the Tangled Shore and trade in some materials for glimmer. Now we're ready to pick up some bounties, so there's loads of vendors in the game all throughout the tower and on the planets and the moons throughout the solar system. However, we're going to target a few specific ones. What you're aiming for here is efficiency and overlapping bounties. The plan is to complete these bounties in the Contact public event on Io, so we're looking for Weapon, Vex and Cabal bounties. So let's go over to Banshee 44 first in the tower and pick up all his bounties. He's got 2 weekly, a few daily and some repeatable bounties too. While we're in the tower, we should go and pick up the bounties from the Prismatic Recaster down near Drifter, and you can find Drifter in the annex. Again here we've got weekly, daily and repeatable bounties too. Finally, Ashramir on Io has bounties too, so we can go and pick those up, as we may be able to double up on those. So check out the bounties and have a look at the weapons you're going to need to use, and if you've got them in your vault or your inventory, then that's going to be good, as you're going to want to be keeping an eye on those bounties whilst you're doing runs of Contact. So Banshee tends to give out weapon bounties which can overlap with the Prismatic Recaster bounties, allowing you to earn more XP whilst doing the same activity. So for example, I doubled up on machine gun bounties and also grenade launcher bounties, and Ashramir's bounties tend to be completing things on Io, so if you're lucky then you'll be able to complete 3 bounties at once. Now we've got our bounties, it's time to head on over to Io and play some Contact. So I did a guide covering Contact the other day, so check that out if you haven't seen it. The good thing with this method is, as well as earning XP for your Season Pass and levelling up your artifact, then you're going to be earning Umbral engrams at the same time, especially if you trigger the heroic mode. So everyone pretty much knows how Contact works now, so you shouldn't have too much trouble getting heroic mode to work. But don't forget, if you haven't seen it yet, head on over to my guide for Contact. If you want to top up on XP once you finish Contact and the bounties from the Prismatic Recaster and Banshee, then you can also grab weekly, daily and additional bounties for Crucible, Strikes and Gambit in the tower. So Zavala's got the Vanguard bounties, Shax has got the Crucible ones and Drifter has the Gambit bounties. The weekly interference mission for Season of Arrivals this week had me doing Gambit to make some progress, so I picked up some Gambit bounties, and by the time I'd finished the required matches I had a whole bunch of bounties to turn in. So once you've completed the bounties, find them in your quest log and turn them in for the XP. So if you can be part of a fire team when you're turning them in, then it's going to be more efficient as you get more XP. So team up with some friends or go to the Bungie companion app and find some buds, and there's going to be plenty of people out there looking to do the same thing, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding some people to help you out. Let me know down in the comments how you're getting on with levelling up your season pass, and if you've got any tips on levelling up faster, then share that info down in the comments. Well, that's it for this guide on easy arrivals XP farm and how to level up your season pass. And thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to be notified the next time I upload, hit that bell button too. To join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out these other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you on IO for some contact.
Sure is a lot of bluster just to show up and want to chat. Take a tip from your old pal Drifter. When someone's talking, don't watch the mouth. You dig?